Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to do a quick video of how businesses can help themselves throughout the lockdown whilst we have the coronavirus. There's a lot of uncertainty at the moment in the country, in the UK and across the world, and we just want to try and see if we can assist businesses to have a better online presence, a better online visibility. And whilst people are maybe not spending as much time at work and they're able to focus a little bit more, maybe they can have a look at their business and how their online presence is and how they can generate some organic traffic. So my name is Bobby Barr of Bobby Barr Media, and we have actually brought forward our launch of our digital media platform. Two reasons. One is obviously the coronavirus situation, and many people are going to be sat with nothing to do and on social media and watching lots of social media channels, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and many others. And we just thought that we'd be able to see if we can help in a little way some of the businesses who may be able to create a better profile, who don't have a lot of money, for example, to spend on advertising and things like that. They may just be local businesses, and then you'll have bigger businesses that will be brands that will still be here at the end of this, who can maybe also help themselves into creating a better profile, because whether we like it or not, in situations like this, there's generally some businesses that unfortunately do not make it. And it will create a lot more work for other people. And we can sit and we can do one of two things. We can either just fester and think that the world owes us something and everything's going to go against us, or we can actually be proactive and not the first one being reactive, and see how we can actually help our business. And if I can give some little snippets of information, obviously I can't give everything because that's how we earn a living. But at this moment, we have created a new digital platform, and together with our affiliated news sites, we can put people that can afford it. I'm not here to ask for people's money. People will decide whether the information that we're going to give is worthy, and if they think it will be worthwhile. We believe that there is an untapped market to what we're doing. It's gold dust advertising, marketing for your business. It's also an extra salesperson that companies can create for very affordable prices, not the cost of an actual salesperson. So if you have a large company, you've got a team of salespeople, then having another one that is cost effective, that can actually help your business and create an online profile for you in the biggest search engine in the world, Google, and also Bing, otherwise known as Microsoft, then we can give a little bit back at this hour of need to the self-employed businesses, of which I'm one of. We're fortunate that we've been able to broker some very, very good rates at this moment in time in some high-profile publications with huge traffic that will provide some excellent links back to people's websites, social media, that will give them an extra presence in Google for different keywords. So what I'm about to do, you can see I've got an incognito window open at the moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump in and we're going to go to Google. And we're just going to have a look at the various options that are available. So at this moment in time, there is a lot of self-employed businesses, i.e. hairdressers, shops that are having to close down, small businesses that that are employing people, and they maybe have to work remotely from home to adhere to this social distancing that the UK government and other governments across the world are implementing, and rightly so, until we can get a handle on what's going on with the coronavirus. So whilst you have some time at home, it's very important to maybe reassess what you do with your business, because many people put their business across many different areas, especially social media. So let's just go through the main social media accounts that are worthwhile having, for those that do not know. So the first one that most people will be familiar with is Facebook. So Facebook is a platform that most people know, most people use on a daily basis, and you can create a profile for yourself in your name, and then you can actually create a page in your company name, and that will help you in certain searches for your niche or your business across Google. The next one would be Twitter. Twitter is at the moment creating a lot of news across the world for the coronavirus and other things. So Twitter is another one that is perfect for people to use and create another platform to use for their business. It is worth noting that whichever platforms that you do use, Facebook, Twitter, the next one would be Instagram. That's one that a lot of people use at the minute. Again, it's a high volume traffic source for lots of people, and the key is to try and keep your names similar across each platform. If you have an address associated to your social media accounts, try and keep them the same across all platforms, because when you come up in the searches in Google for your address, for example, or your postcode or a telephone number, it will recognize it across all the various platforms. So another good one for a professional platform is LinkedIn. That's another good one to use. And if you are a local business, i.e. a hairdresser and whatnot, maybe this is not for you. But if you are a brand that are in different areas of a country and you even do export to other countries, then LinkedIn is a good platform to use, where you can share your message with people across your platform. You can also do articles, which we'll come on to in a little while with regard to websites. So there's different things that you can do in LinkedIn that you necessarily can't do in the rest of the platforms. But one of the main things at this moment in time is where people are doing written posts is to create more video content. Video content is the future, and over the next 10 years, it's important that you create video content that will mention in your titles some keywords that would relate to what you do as a business, and maybe even the areas that you operate in. And this will again give you good clarification and good authority that your business in Google is authoritative in your industry, and you will then get some organic traffic that will come back to your pages. Once you do that, it's important that you then create content for your business. Try and tell a story about what you do, how you can help people, the services you offer, what sets you apart from your competitors, and make that known across all platforms. So when you post on one platform, it's advisable to post on all platforms. Maybe create different titles, different niche words, different keywords that would relate to your industry, and that will help you hugely across Google searches. A couple of other different platforms that people may or may not know that again get quite a lot of traffic is Pinterest. Pinterest is another one that is quite good, and it's very important that you use it if you can. So with Pinterest, you can in some cases utilize this from a particular platform. Like for example Instagram, you can post on Twitter with one account, you can post on Facebook, and you can also post on the next one that I'm going to mention, which is Tumblr. Tumblr is another platform that you can use. Again, video content is very, very good across Tumblr, and you can utilize it to your advantage. So you've got half a dozen platforms there that your business can be and should be on. And when you create content, try and post across all of them. Some of them you can use with just one click of a button. Like I say, Instagram you can post to 2 or 3. Facebook you can link to other accounts. LinkedIn you can post on Twitter as well as LinkedIn at the same time. So with 2 or 3 clicks you can be across 6 different platforms for your business. And it's important that you do create content and post on a regular basis to get yourself some visibility in Google. So there we have the social media side. And just to give you an example for ranking for keywords, one of the major things at the moment is what's called the Google 3-pack. And that is more for local businesses to feature when people do certain keyword searches within your area. So for example, if we were to search for example, restaurants near me. So Google will want to know your position. I'm using an incognito window, so hopefully, you know, it still may recognize near me. But if I was to put near London, for example, just to give you an idea. So what will happen is you can see this map appear here, and then you have what's called 1, 2, 3. This is called the Google 3-pack. Now, to get in the Google 3-pack is based on a lot of things. Obviously, you can see here reviews. Reviews are quite important for Google because, again, it shows authority, and there is lots here. But you can still compete with these people. I mean, obviously, restaurants is a niche, and it's a very high demand, lots of competition. You need to search your own areas of business to determine whether yours is very competitive or not. And if it isn't, then utilize different keywords within your sector that may allow you to get in that Google 3-pack for certain authority keywords. So as you can see here, you've got 3 businesses within this Google 3-pack. It actually shows them here on this map, which is part of Google My Business, which is another way of getting your business some authority within Google. So get yourself registered with Google My Business. It's a good authority. Again, make sure your addresses, postcodes, telephone numbers correlate with your social media. So you'll have a better chance of ranking for local searches within your particular niche. And the main thing for Google here within the Google 3-pack is in August last year, this used to be a 7-pack and then a 5-pack, and it was then put to a 3-pack, which makes it even more competitive to get in that particular ranking of those 3 spaces. Now, it is called the Google SERP, and the SERP part of it stands for Search Engine Results Page. So we have put in here restaurants near London, and this page, you can see how many results there are. There's 910 million results. So there's a lot of competition. So this page here, which is Google first page, gives the SERPs, Search Engine Page Results. And this will tell who is on. The likes of TripAdvisor, again, high authoritative link for your business. So if you're on TripAdvisor and you get good reviews, it will help to get you on Google first page. Yell.com is another one that will get you. It's not as big as it used to be, but still it will get you authority and possibly get you in on the front page for some keywords. Very important for your business. Another one in the UK is Thomson Local. That's another one that can help you to get more organic traffic for your business. So there you have, at the minute, you've 8 or 9 different areas within your business, including Google Maps, where you can really help your business. The key to maintaining some of the keyword searches that you may or may not come up for, and you maybe need to work on with your website, which we'll come on to in a minute, is to ensure that you are putting the same content out across all platforms, and it's not different. It's got the same message, maybe with different headlines, using keywords that will help you. The key here is not to try and rank for restaurants near London, for example. You could put something like restaurants near London with 4-star plus ratings. And you will find that from changing the keywords to long tail, you can see now that different ones come up. Again, some high reviews here within this particular one, but then you start to get Michelin star restaurants in London that will come up. So different things will come up for different searches. So it's very difficult as a business if you're not in a Google 3-pack, or you're not used to doing some SEO, for example, or keyword ranking searches, is to try and rank for longer tail keywords. Once you can rank for longer tail keywords, eventually over time, you may then start to come up in a 3-word search. A business that I have myself that ranks in a 3-word search would be Offsite Modular MMC. So you can see here, this is me. It's a business that I have. There isn't a Google 3-pack here, which means that there's not a lot of competition really at this moment within the Google 3-pack. So I'm a standalone here on this particular page for a 3-word key search, which is quite good. So you can see here, this is a construction show, which is quite huge in the off-site sector. And then the second one is me again, which is here. The third one is me also. This is me also. And as you go down and we have a look, there is some far bigger companies than me. This is a huge publication in the construction sector that have maybe 200,000 people a week that visit this particular site, or a month. They get huge volumes, and I'm nowhere near as big as them, but yet I rank higher than them, so I'm here. And if you look at images, this is my image, 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 this is my YouTube. So I'm ranking across a lot of different keywords here, Offsite Modular MMC, way above some far bigger companies than I am, and I do that for a hell of a lot more words as well. So I even come up in a 2-word search. So if I put in just Bobby Modular, then I come up again, and there's my Bobby Barr Media. I come up, if we go to all, then again I come up in the Google 3-pack on number 1 and number 2. This is me, this is me. Just for modular, this is me, which is a LinkedIn, which is my LinkedIn profile that comes up in the searches. VRC Homes is a company that I co-own as well. These are my videos that come up, 1 and 2 here. So when you start to use videos and also content, eventually you're going to start to come up. So the next thing to use for your business across a social media platform would be a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel will be very, very beneficial to you as a business because it's owned by Google. And if you can start to post across YouTube, about your business. And even with the video software that is out there now, you can use pictures to create videos that can tell a story about your business, create some niche headlines that relates to your sector. Look at what your competitors are doing and try and be a little bit different to come up and rank for them or against them in certain keywords. And this will help you hugely in your business. So we have around 10 different things there that you can tighten up on within your business and start to post more. Ensure all your details across each social media account are the same or thereabouts the same if you can get the same names. If not, try and create the same content, just a little bit different within each one that tells the same message a number of times. So if you look at publications, there are many competing against each other, all with the same story, but all has a different headline. And that's how they rank against each other. And that's what you're going to do against your competitors. So you're going to tell the same story across all your platforms. You're just going to try and put the story in a different format for your heading to make it different. And it is quite possible that you can then rank, in what you call 3 or 4 different positions, or even on a full page, first page on Google, if you do that and you spend some time. Now, the next thing to think about is your website, because when you're getting traffic, everything needs to come back to your website, because your website is the bit that tells the story about you. It shows how credible you are as a company. It tells a lot of stories. There's a lot of information in there about you as a business. And it's really important that your website is the showcase for what you do. And if you get this part right, and depending on how many pages you have on your website, you can still get good Google rankings with a 3-page website, a 5-page website, or even a 10+ page website. The key is to ensure that on each page you are telling a story about you as a business that relates to what you do. Try and come up with a list of keywords that would relate to your business. The more you can do, the better it is. And then you try and incorporate a story around those keywords and put them into your website. And again, when you start doing posts on your social media and you start using the same words in posts, you're then going to start linking all your different social media accounts together that will come up in the searches. And if you get to rank for certain keywords, whether it be 3, 4, 5 or 6 long tail keywords, then you may come up over many different platforms on the social media side that you already have. And that will help you hugely and your business to get more traffic after the coronavirus is ended. Now, if for some unknown reason other people fall by the wayside, this is opportunity time for everybody. It's sad to say, but there are people that are not going to make it out the other side of this coronavirus. There are going to be businesses that unfortunately will go to the wall. So the ones that have got less overheads and maybe work from home and don't have premises with rent rates and staff, company cars, overdrafts, etc., because we do not know how long this is going to last. And it's important that you try and make an impact and make the best of what you've got to try and ensure that your business is still here after the coronavirus has gone. I hope that this has been a little insightful. If, for example, your business is not coming up in any of these, then it is highly competitive. You may need to look at other areas of advertising. Now, what we at Bobby Barr Media are doing, I'm not here to sell this to you, I'm here to give you some content that may help you. But what we are doing, and if it is for your business, then all well and good. But we create better visibility for businesses across Google with our affiliated news sites. And we have some content writers that will write articles that will put you in places that you cannot get into yourself. They will give you high authority backlinks to your website in high authority publications that Google will recognize. And this, even if you're not in a 3-pack, will help you to rank higher than your competitors. It's the niche that we're creating is we are doubling up as a salesperson or a sales consultant for businesses, but at a far less attractive rate than an ordinary salesperson would be. So for those businesses going forward that maybe cannot afford to, spend 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 pounds on a salesperson, then we would be an ideal company to work with for a minimum of 3 to 6 months, 12 months if you can and beyond, to keep things going. And we will do things on a monthly basis to get your company out across Google for all the various keywords that would be associated to your business. And once you start ranking in the Google 3-pack, it is there for years to come. It will be organic traffic, and you'll see a spike in your visitors to your website, to your social media, to your YouTube channel. And we will, even as part of our service, for anybody that may be interested, we will do a free report that will tell you where you will rank in the areas that you do and against your competitors to help you going forward. It's not for everybody. We have got a special offer after just launching, but now that the coronavirus has come, we're going to go even better than that, because we want to try and help businesses to still be in the game in the same way that we will be after the coronavirus has gone. So if you want to take advantage of that service that may help you, then what you need to do is you need to send us a message and send us a PM, and let's get on a call and have a chat and see how it will help your business. We will only work with you if we feel that we can help your business and that you're in a position to be able to afford it. It is very affordable. It's you wouldn't even, some businesses spend more on tea and coffee per week than the cost of what we will cost over 12 months. So it's I'm not going to put out here on a video what our costs will be, but if you're interested, then make a call, show that you're serious, and we'll have a chat with you. Send us a PM. We'll happily jump on a call. And this is for all companies that are in America, in New Zealand, Canada, Australia, the UK especially, that's where we're based, also Ireland and Germany, Holland, Spain. It will work for any particular business in any particular niche across Google, and we are there to help you. So send us a message, Bobby Barr Media. Subscribe to our channel. We will bring some content going forward into what we do, and we'll go into a little bit more detail in other videos with regard to long tail keywords, for example, Google 3-pack, and other things that may be able to help you going forward. Thank you for your time. If you've watched this video right through, check the links out below the video and click on the links. All our details will be there to contact us via our website, via our social media platforms, and let's jump on a call if it's for you. So no matter what your business is, at the minute, if you have clients, customers, patients even, so if you're a physiotherapist, an osteopath, a dentist, you do Botox, for example, for ladies, you do fillers, you do anything to do with coaching, mental health, you're a manufacturer, you're a service, all these things are going to be big after the coronavirus has gone. And one of the big niche industries that is opening up will, in my opinion, will be fumigation. Now, after it's all gone, all offices and small businesses, to ensure the health and safety of themselves and their employees and customers, they may need to fumigate offices. They may need to fumigate their businesses. A lot of people are already doing it, and it will be something that will need to be done in the future. So thank you for your time. Send us a message if this is of use to you, and we'll more than happily jump on a call with you. So thank you, and